All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome. We're playing a little historic. Obviously, we have rotation coming soon. Well, I guess not rotation with historic. It's not actually rotation. Standard rotation is why we're playing historic. And this is it. It's been in my queue for a little bit here. Why does it say 59 out of 40 cards? Did this screw up or something? What's going on? Oh, because it's in limited for some reason. Why would it be in limited? It's only 59 cards. Ooh. I had loaded this list up. I had loaded this list up a little while back, and I wanted to try it out. A little Approach of the Second Sun. 7 mana sorcery. Basically, if you cast, when you cast it the first time, you gain 7 life. And then you put it into your deck 7 from the top. And then if you cast it again, you win the game. So real simple here. A lot of words on there. That's basically how it's going. For Teferi, Tamiyo, Euro, Growth Spiral. You know, a lot of the usual stuff. We'll add a 4th Censor, I think. I think that's, ooh. Well, okay. That's interesting. So add 2 more Censors. We'll just do this. That's fine. And, what did I do? What is Magic Arena doing right now? It's just falling apart. Trying to do a little late night stream, right? Yeah, so let's try it out. Just see how it goes. Deck list is pretty standard here. I mean, we got Teferis and Wraths and counter spells and approaches. That's it. Oh, I'm live. Shoe on head to prove. How about a wacky wild inflatable arm man? He's live. I'm live. We're all live, right? Wacky wild inflatable arm man. Let's hear it for wacky wild inflatable arm man. Wacky Wild Inflatable Arm Man is really, really loud. All right, let's play it. Yeah, Dig Through Time would be cool, but that one's probably not coming to Historic anytime soon. If you missed it this morning, I played a freshly brewed episode, Green Eggs and Tam. Green Eggs and Tam. And look for that one on YouTube over the next few days. That's pretty fun. Pretty fun little brew there. Let's go. Hell yeah. Soundboard all day. Mog Monday tomorrow? I don't know yet. I'm not sure yet. It's going to be an early morning Mog Monday. Early morning Mog Monday. Okay. Pretty good mana base here. Censor, Euro, Wrath. You can keep this one. And, works for me. A little Censor on the play. A little Censor. Okay, so we went Watery Grave. We drew Narset. Narset is typically good against Watery Graves, so. Thanks, Bread Chains. This is nothing. I still got so much more to do. And I don't keep saying that, but hashtag soon, etc., etc. I think we're gonna resolve Narset next turn. I don't think there's a reason to leave mana up. Watery Grave is obviously a really weird opening for Historic. Not really sure what they're doing over there. Approach. Don't play main deck Mystical Dispute. Because that would suck. I guess Spell Pierce is legal in Historic, right? Boom!
I know 88 ways to meditate. Prepare.
So 3 lands to the bottom. That part's not good. I think the modal dual lands will see play in any form other than Standard. Better than check lands? No. They're different. They tap for mana on turn 1. Check lands don't. But they don't make casting your spells that much easier later on. They're like probably the best Standard lands ever printed. I'm not the best. They're the most balanced Standard lands ever printed. I didn't turn my lights on. Well, hold on. Oops. I didn't turn my lights on. Pioneer for sure. Fetch line formats, no. Fetch line formats not really necessary. Alright, we drew a land. That part's sweet. They thought seized our Euro, which is a little weird, but sure. We'll pop off on Narset here. Censor, surprise, surprise. And now we have Censor, Growth Spiral, Wrath, Approach. Should play a Shockland on tap and say go. We can cycle Censor twice if we want to, and then cast Growth Spiral, try to find some lands. Ooh. Alright, so there's Sultai. They just had a really, really weird land draw. Alright, we're gonna cycle a Censor. Teferi. I mean, Teferi's good. I don't know what counterspell Sultai plays, honestly. Usually it's like Aether Gust, but let's cycle the other Censor too. Let's just find some make some land drops here. See if we want to cast this Teferi or not, and so on and so forth. We're also getting there on Euro too. Hinterland Harbor, sweet. Growth Spiral. Put in Scattered Groves, cool. Definitely not getting censored anymore, which is kind of cool. We'll just ship his Teferi. Just do it. Just do it. What you gonna do? You're gonna Growth Spiral? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Teferi? Pact Negation. That's actually pretty awesome because that just wasted like 2 turns for them basically. And now I'm going to resolve an approach, I guess. We could also resolve... We can't resolve Euro. We're 1 short. But now we resolve approach. And now, obviously, the next approach is lethal, so they got to be scared of that. Cut Censor for a Jawari disruption. Not really. They just Maelstrom pulsed my Narset, which is awesome. Because, I mean, A, it's a waste of a Maelstrom pulse practically because we already get the cards off of it. And B, it puts the 5th card in the graveyard for Euro. So they have their own Euro. Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, a little 3-for-1 on the Maelstrom Pulse there. We like that one. We like that one a lot. And now we're just drawing to our... Ooh, Neutralize. That was actually really good. So now we can play Euro with Neutralize up. That's really good. Alright, so we're going to crank it up here. Clear Water Pathway, Water Pathway, and Bluetron. Sure. So now we're looking at 4 cards to go until we draw the approach. They sack a thingy. They can Euro next turn, but we're a little 1 mana off defending the approach with our counterspell. They cast Euro. I don't think I'm gonna counter it, honestly. I don't think I really care. Yeah, I think this is fine. Like, we're not losing the game to the Euro. I'd rather keep the Euro to defend my approach. So this is fine. You don't actually need to resolve the second approach. You do. You don't have to resolve. You don't have to resolve the first approach. You got it backwards. The second approach only cares that you've cast the card Approach Second Sun. The second one has to resolve to actually do the thing. So I could actually just cycle there to get 1 card closer to approach, but no worries. All right, so we're gonna attack. You might even attack and just cast Wrath. I don't think they have any hard counter spells in their deck, so the approach should probably kill them, and they're pretty close to it. Cycle Land's good too, actually. Wrath, Cycle. Interesting. I'm gonna put it in tap. And we're pretty far from hitting it, but yeah, let's see if they block or not. That's fine. We're gonna Wrath, and not allow them to draw cards. The Farmland's kind of cool too because they think we're not drawing approach. Oh, it's 2 cards down. It looked like it was 1 card down here. Never mind. So I should actually cycle this then. I'm stupid. From glancing at my library, it looked like it was like under the card, but it's actually 2 cards down. I should have cycled this in my my main phase. I thought it was only 1 card down, so I'd be able to. They would think I'm not drawing it yet. I can end step cycle it and then go for it.
Sub baby name is Alafrenier.
Suna, 9-month resub. We got a baby. We've had a baby. I guess they have a Pact in their deck. Annoying. Shark Typhoon. That's pretty fine. I'm sure they have like an eliminator or something in their hand, but well, now we can pull off the approach play if we want to. They have a Pact negation though. It's like really gross. So I'm not even sure if I want to cycle this thing and just get to the thing. I'll obviously on tap. Growth Spiral. All right. So question is, do I want to? What do I want to do basically? We could also just like cast Shark Typhoon, and then if we have 4 mana left over, then we can cast Approach, get a 7/7. If they counter it, we still have a 7/7. 27 to 20. They do have Maelstrom Pulse in their deck, so they can kill the Shark Typhoon. We could just cycle it for like a huge creature. They should probably have Eliminate in their hand. We're almost halfway through their deck and they haven't put a kill spell, because why would they, obviously? So, fortunate cast it. I'll just do it. Do I cast Wrath? Deal with the Crisis? I don't think so. I think we just say go. So closing in on our Euro as well. Come and get me. Raise your hand in chat if you're happy. And you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy that Hydroid Crisis is rotating out of standard. Ooh, that's a good one. Tamiyo, eh? They can return Pact Negation. That's bad. That's bad.
Like the phases of the moon.
That's real bad.
Life waxes and wanes.
Smart play. Smart play. Alrighty then. Sure.
I have learned much.
I mean, we
from
can
my
attack the
ancestors.
thingy at least. They don't have a. They don't have an Eliminate, which they probably do. All right. Growth Spiral. Just gonna start here and see what happens. We have one last turn. I mean, we could have gone for it if we wanted to, but I'm eliminate. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, so we can just like Wrath and cast Euro here, which I'm kind of cool with. Yeah. Shark, no! We didn't know they had packed. We could have cast the Approach when they were tapped out, but it tapped out for a Crisis, and if they had, it's like pretty bad for us. So, all right, you're up. Pact of a Negation. A lot of cards in hand. A lot of cards in hand. Of course, the Tamiyo can fuel a Euro. We are going to keep making some sharks.
The library.
Baby shark do. Thoughtseize. Swing and a miss. 4 lands in the bin. We have 3 Neutralize, 1 Absorb, I believe. We also have 2 copies of Approach, and we have Tamiyo, which can regrow things occasionally. JJ the Airplane. This who shakes the world. Also be happy when that card's gone.
In this land, we are all connected.
Okay, so when we get to Growth Spiral, I'll make a 2/2 flyer. So Mike, I had like a 6-hour replay going all day of my set review. I was actually laying in bed watching football with Nicole. But I was on this morning. This morning we did a review. That's super awkward. A review of my matches from yesterday's qualifier. That's on YouTube now, as well as a new Freshly Brewed. I played a cool Simic Legend deck in Historic. That'll be on YouTube on Tuesday. Draw a counterspell, please. Let's draw 1. Oh, we draw a Censor, we win the game. Narset, that plays too. And search for Azcanta. Ooh, those are all hotties. All right, let's start with the Narset. We're making sharks too, so.
Past, present, and future are bound to hone your
Oh, their land's on
prowess.
top. Never mind. There's Neutralize. Okay, so next turn we can go for the Approach and win the game. That's pretty cool. Definitely need to attack Tamiyo. This is 3, 2. I mean, leaving Neutralize up, I guess, is better than just playing a Euro, in case they have a discard spell also. So, yeah, nice day off today for me and Nicole. Yeah, we're not gonna risk. We're not gonna risk tapping down on Neutralize. Let's keep it up. We also have Azcanta gonna go off, not for a while, but sure. Airball says, "Hey Jim, love the match reviews on YouTube earlier. The community in general needs much more content like that. Thanks, my friend. I appreciate that. Yeah, those are fun. I don't play too much like serious Magic anymore, but those are fun. Going over matches and stuff. I'll do that more in the future for sure." They're gonna plus. What are they gonna name?
I think you will
We
find my
Thoughtseize
notes
again.
helpful.
They named Thoughtseize. They missed. Swing and a miss. Goblins are always serious. Why so serious, son? Here's a Euro. Sure. They have a lot of mana, but what's up, Pretends? Acid bunked. Pretends. Resub. Thanks so much. I also often pretend to know. What's up, Din? We're playing some historic right now. Historical.
Be wary of the ground you walk on.
What do you got for me? I think this deck would be competitive without approach. Yeah, I think just like ban control is like fine. I don't know if approach is like where you even want to be. The control cards are good as long as you can counter Muxus and stuff and like deal with graveyards. Seem pretty good. We're gonna keep our Narset alive here, obviously. So kill Farst. All right. I mean, they gotta have multiple packs here. We have 5, 6, 7. We have exactly enough mana to... That's pretty good. To the library. I'm going to keep that. We're going to Narset. If they have a Censor as well,
Thoughtfulness before
another approach,
action.
that's gas. We like that a lot. We like that a lot. That's really good. All right, ship it. Just ship it. Let's go. Boom. 7/7. Pact negation. Neutralize pact negation. We're getting Censor for sure. For sure. They can see, or is that there's no cool animation for winning the game with what's it called? All right, so Sultai stuff we are going to want. Rest in Peace is like not super ready. Yeah, no animations for anything. Wizards, look, I love Magic. I try not to be negative. All right, Wizards has got to get their shit together. It's just been blunder after blunder. Pay some people, get the job done. You're making a lot of money. None of the Amonkhet cards have animations. Like, come on. The invitation, the coverage is rocky roads. Like, I don't like to complain. Just get it done. Just do it right, you know? Is this live versus another trick? This is definitely not live. I am a recording. Alright, so Conquer's Death, Aether Gust, Veto, Shark Typhoon. Getting rid of all 4 Wraths. And I don't mind cutting like 2 Censors. There's a play around it anyway. Look at all the Censors, honestly. Bring in Mystical Dispute. Dispute's not like great against them. I don't even know if Approach is good against them, honestly, because they're going to have like negates and stuff post board. But I totally understand that COVID and having to do things remotely and not being in the same room is difficult. But other esports companies do it. You can't show both hands. You can't show both screens while sideboarding. Like, you know, like, I get it and I understand. And people would give them a lot more leeway if they were like doing the other things right. But like, everything's just a mess all the time and it sucks. And I hate being negative about it. I'm going to cut... are these Gusts even good? The Gusts are good. I'm reading the disputes. They've seen Censor. They'll play around it. Like, StarCraft... I watch StarCraft a lot. That's my game of choice. You know, when I'm not playing Magic, I'm watching StarCraft. Or not, you know, so... When it comes to Twitch, y'all watch me, because you're all, like, Magic fans. I love Magic, but I do it all day. So when I want to chill and relax, I watch StarCraft. And StarCraft's coverage, I mean, StarCraft tournaments used to be in person. They'd fly to Korea or fly to DreamHack or whatever and play the tournament. Coronavirus happens, and now most of them are being played remotely online. You wouldn't even notice the difference. Just a perfectly awesome professional broadcast. Just bang, bang, bang. Easy. And, I get it, but StarCraft 2, not Brood War. I played Brood War when I was, you know, whatever, like 13, 14. It's funny, I played so much Brood War, but when Remastered came out, I bought it for $20. I played it for about 20 minutes and then never played it again. You can't play StarCraft 1 after playing StarCraft 2 for a long time. Like, unit groups with only 12 units, you can't hotkey your buildings. Like, it's just a hassle. Narset is really good. That kind of sucks. That's not a good one. What would the animation of Approach Second Sun even be? I don't know. A sun? Like... something? I don't know. Just give me something. Bronze League heroes? Nah. Alright, this is bad. This is bad. There's like no animations at all for any of the Amonkhet cards except for Massacre, I think. What's up, Jake? Thanks for following. You haven't followed the stream with that follow, but of course watching on YouTube, make sure you follow in there. Jake, fan of Magical Objects, Replicant, lots of follows. Appreciate that. Thanks so much. Tamiyo. Yeah, double. I mean, having Narset is pretty busted. We had Narset in game 1. The Beatles should pop on and play Here Comes the Sun. Here comes the sun. Doo 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 doo. Yeah, just like literally just like go bright and then go down and then the game's over. It's not that hard, you know? Alright, so we're going to... They have Nissa next turn. Teferi can tuck the Nissa. We gotta beat this Narset, though. I don't know how we're gonna beat this Narset. Like, we have no way to, like, attack this Narset directly. Turns off, like, our Teferi and other stuff, so... Objects, I appreciate that. Thanks so much. What are we even, like, fishing for here? A Euro, maybe? I don't want to, like, draw Euro. No, we don't play cast out. Yeah, I guess we have four Shark Typhoons in our decks. So that's a pretty good one. Alright, we had a Euro, sure. You've been to dispute. Here comes the sun. 400 viewers. Give yourselves a hand. Thanks so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, this is really good. A lot of Landos here. A lot of Landos. They have a pact negation to back this up. We are dead. Thoughts on WotC having to cancel finals of the stream today? I mean, I already gave my thoughts. It kind of sucks. Like, obviously, I get it. Problems happen, but everyone would have cut them slack if, you know, things usually worked. And then the one time it doesn't work, it's like when you're the person who's always late, you know, like, for example, me or Nicole, more so Nicole, but person who's always late. When they actually have a real problem, getting in an accident and they're late, no one cuts them any slack because they're always late. It's like, oh, this person's late again, you know. But when the person who's never late is late for some reason, even a benign reason, people are like, don't worry about it. It's fine. Even if they're like, yeah, I just overslept. Yeah, whatever, it's fine. You never late. Who cares? So, like, when there's problems over and over and over and over again, like, you know, it's kind of a thing. So we can, like, cast Euro here. I just want to see how we're beating this this board, honestly. Can we just cast Euro and see what they do? Can I cast Euro yet? I can. I'm not gonna draw a card either, but I could have like gotten back Growth Spiral. I mean, Mystical Dispute. No, I couldn't have. So I can't cast Euro. I believe they played the matches today, and they're gonna like broadcast them, like not live tomorrow. We're sure that next game. We're gonna next game. Just 5 lands in our hand. So, Airball says, "I wish WotC would pay their devs more. I'd love to work for them, but they're not even close to competitive." And that's the problem. That's the problem. They just don't pay people. Just pay, like you're making money hand over fist. You'll make even more money if the product's even better. Just freaking pay people. I know it's Hasbro. It's not all Wizards or whatever. But, like, just do it. You know? Like, we won game 1, yeah. Like, just do it. And it's like it just never changes. It just keeps happening over and over and over and over again, you know? And it's just like, all right. It's frustrating. Yeah, this is fine. What's up, Brennan? How's it going, bud? How's the kiddo? They tweeted about the cancellation. It was everywhere. So, like, if you're following them at all and anything, you would have known about it, but... Alright, so... Ooh, that's nice. I guess we're going to leave Veto up. She's the most adorable thing on the planet. That's awesome, bud. Glad to hear you're doing well. How's Florida been? You're still in Florida, right? Are you in Florida? Yeah, you're still in Florida, right? I think you're a little crazy down there. All right. I mean, we could run Narset, but they countered it's pretty bad. We should play Lands They Go, I think. We have Shark Typhoon, too, so... Yeah, I mean, them having Growth Spiral and us not having Growth Spiral kind of sucks, but... Just do it. Just do it's pretty good. I like that one. That's a good idea. I'll write that down. I put this Pez dispenser on my phone to remind me I still have to do a write-up tonight. And I just knock it off to pick up my thing. It's like when you're playing Magic and you put a dice on top of your deck to remind yourself to pay for your pack trigger. And you go to your turn, you're like, what idiot put this dice on my deck? You knock it off and draw your card. It's funny. So we can cycle Shark Typhoon for 1. I don't think we're going to. Also, I want to make some land drops, but... Euro, Titan of Nature's Wrath. Sure. Have I run at the Goblins yet? Nope, this is our first match. What's up, Canadian? How's it going, my friend? Is it bad to hold too much against black? I have not seen the card Thought Distortion in Historic once. If they have it, we're going to lose. So. First time playing this deck. So. First time playing Control deck in Historic, honestly, maybe in a while or forever. Or first time ever. Oh, we had to draw land here. Oh, thank God. Alright, so. We can, like, go for Narset. With a Veto backup, but you can also just like start making tokens with Ardenvale. I don't think we're really in a rush to do anything. I mean, we just have 2 counter spells up too, so if they do have a Thought Distortion, we're gonna lose. But can I see a deck with Spawn of Mayhem? What do you mean? Like, where's they go? I think Zendikar will affect Historic at all. Yeah. This is fine. We're not gonna burn to like tap the lands for a counterspell. We already have counterspells, so. And then if they don't do anything, we'll take a token. So. Yeah, I could see it being fine, but Historic's not really about Thought Distortion. It's all about sacrifice decks and goblins and auras and stuff like that. So. Thanks, Canadian. I appreciate that. Canadian says, I'm good. I read your article on CoolStuffInc.com, and it was a good read. You're so right about Leyline Tyrant. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. My article on CoolStuffInc.com from Friday is my usual love-hates. For new sets, I always do the same stuff. So, week 4 set comes out, I do a love-hate article, where I go over the cards that I think are over and underrated. Check that out. Love-hate article on Cool Stuff Inc. And of course, the week of the release, I do the early access event where I stream 10 new brews, both on stream, it goes on YouTube and everything else. And write an article on Friday all about those decks as well. So, what happened to the Magic stream? Magic stream didn't go today. They had technical problems and didn't fire off. We're gonna fire Euro here. We gotta make a land drop, I think. Approach. All right. Sure. Can cycle. I mean, probably gonna cycle and neutralize if I don't do anything, but please don't cast Thought Distortion. Narset Parter Veils. Now, we do have creatures in play just to attack the Narset. I think this is fine. I don't have a problem with this at all. Even the 1/1 can poke Narset, so...
Those who cannot perceive beyond the veil. I have just the trick for this.
I found an Eliminate. Well, that kind of sucks. Kind of a tilt, but... Still have 1/1 plus 1/1 tokens, so... Cycle Neutralize. They want to kill my Shark, they can. Tamiyo. Alright. Not finding land drops in a control mirror is a big deal. But luckily, we just found one, so... They let me untap, so I can veto this Eliminate. Wow, we're just gonna let it go.
I won't forget our time together.
And we're just gonna take a shock here. Just they go. And they're gonna end step eliminate the Shark. Okay, sure. What's up, Drago? I mean, they're saying they have a 2-mana counterspell, and they really don't want, like, Teferi to resolve, I guess. So, and they figured Narset going to 2 was as bad as it dying. So, kind of, like, makes me think their hand's pretty weak. That they were willing to let that die and then kill it end step. So they probably have at least a negate or some sort of counterspell like that. Maybe just Naval Stroke, negate, and they're just really scared of Teferi. But, obviously, we're totally fine being in this Drago scenario because of Castle Ardenvale, so... Alright, and now, I mean, we could cast Teferi, and then we have Veto back up, but then we can't untap into a counterspell, so I'm just gonna wait. I don't think we need to do anything, honestly, like, what's the rush? We tap out for stuff, we'll counter it, untap by Teferi. So, ban all castles? Castles are great. Castles are a great design. I think they should be legendary, personally. I don't like that, like, monocolored decks and just play 4 of them. That's a really, really, like, thin complaint. Castles are great, though. Being able to just not flood, have things to do.
Must train harder.
Alright, nothing in the bin. We're gonna neutralize here. See what else they do. I might go for Teferi next turn. We're gonna shock. And I think they have multiple negates. That sucks. Now we have Gust to untap into. I don't know if it's fair. Let's see what they do. What's up, Roadhawk? There's your negate. We'll play back. They probably have another negate here, but I just don't see this going terribly for us, even if they do counter the Teferi and then untap. Like, what are they going to cast? It's, like, so bad for us. We have Gust for Nissa. We've got Teferi to tuck things. Sure, this is fine. So, close to what we were thinking, but I don't think I'm too worried about it. Oh, we're live. Killer of Sheep, $10 except for a deck tech, my friend.
Please help. I can't build aggro decks to save my life.
If ever not live, I will, there'll be some sort of signifier on the screen saying I'm not live. Alright, so good turn for them, good turn for them. They have another negate. They want it back to... Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have tapped out. Maybe that was dumb. Yeah, we're stupid. We screwed up. We played bad. Now we're going to lose. They're 8. We drew a land there. I'd be really a lot happier with life. Let me think for a second. Yeah, I think I agree. We should have cast Teferi and then just let it die. Burning our veto to get double negated and then not having a veto for their play was really, really bad. The play was to play Teferi and let it get countered. Just a bad play on my part. Just lack of patience. Now we need to get ourselves out of the mess we've gotten ourselves into. We gotta beat their negate and their board. That's tough. That's tough. It's a one timeout left, right? Yeah. We have plenty of timeouts. We've been playing basketball games, so. Tamiyoing back Shark Typhoon is kind of cool. Got a counterspell too, though. I don't know. It's kind of slow. I don't know. We just put ourselves in like such a terrible spot.
I am Tamiyo. It is an honor to meet you.
I like just defend their next spell. I guess I could just like gust the Nissa on their draw step.
The past is never forgotten.
Make them negate that. So. What the hell? I put a stop on the draw step. Did I not put a stop on the draw step? So I'm pretty damn sure that I did. That's unreal. All right.
I noticed this somewhere.
It just like didn't do it. That's so stupid. I must have clicked like here or something. All right. I mean, we'll discuss this. Sure. Well, we got to eat their negate, I guess. That part's okay.
Behold, nature's true power.
I mean, there's a chance we just like cast approach, get approach, cast approach, just beat them, right? Like scavenging ooze, whatever. I guess like we're just dead. They have like lethal in play. That's how we gain 7 though. How many creatures in graveyards? 1. So we got a 21. They attack for 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. It's not enough. I don't know if we can like draw to win the game though, so Maelstrom pulled pulse both Tamiyos. Okay. I did board out our Wraths, which would be pretty good right now, but we're just like so short on lands this game. We should need more mana. We just can't like double spell really. We can just like approach and hope to draw the other approach. I think it's probably our best chance to win. So go 21. Say go, and then just hope that this card right here is an approach second son. This card right here, the mystery card over there. That card. This card. Ooh. Does it feel like an approach? Can I flip it over? Flip it? Flip it? Show me! Where are they? What are they doing? It's no mystery. It's clearly an approach. I think pointing out Wrath is right. I don't know, though. I mean, obviously, it's my first time playing the deck, and Maybe boarding out Wrath is wrong. It's only really good if Nissa resolves, which we shouldn't have let Nissa resolve. So we just play this game really badly, honestly.
Harness the elements.
We 1000% do not deserve this card to be an approach. Or we're dead. Never mind. They drew a second Nissa to kill us. Very lucky. We deserve it, though. And then Arena has no feature to look at the top card of your deck, so we'll never, ever know.
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
That's okay. That's okay. We played like crap and deserve to lose, realistically. So we'll try again. We'll try again. What lands are we playing? We're playing, no. $29 lands. Sounds good. Sounds good to me. Let's try that one again. Let me give that another shot. Give that another shot. Why quit? What if math was wrong? Because they attack with everything and it was lethal. I can do math.
I am too smart. I am too smart. SMRT.
Also, probably a shame conceive for just playing so bad. Gigantha, the Wellspring, sure. Keep this. Some sort of sacrifice deck. I like lands here. Play a tap land. A lot of dual lands here, fortunately. Witch's Oven. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Little Jund. Aristocratical action. Sacrifice. Sacrificial action. That's lots of fairies. That's for sure. I don't really feel interested in cycling a Shark Typhoon yet, so. Prefer if I didn't go land go here for a company. That would be somewhat awkward. Priest of Forgotten Gods. Okay. I think I can buy a Wrath here. Not the best Wrath of all time, but it's fine. Take my 2 for 1. Keep my life total high. This is a hard matchup. I guess we'll find out. I imagine the card Approach Second Son is really good in this matchup because they have their counter spells. So Scrying Top must be nice. I mean, next turn we have Teferi. Man Devil, sure. Oh, always have all of them. Probably just like Teferi tuck the Devil. And just like get it out of there. And figure out how we're going to deal with it in 2 turns. They banned Cat in Standard, not in Historic. Maybe they will, though, honestly. There's a million sacrifice decks in the top 8 of the Mythic Championship or Pro Tour or Invitational, or whatever the hell it's called. Alright, so 5 mana, kill your Devil. Fine for now. Let's buy some time. Yeah, they're going to ban some piece of the sacrifice deck, I think. There's just too many sacrifice decks. They're all just too good.
Not ready for you quite yet.
Rest in Peace will be very good, yes. They put Gigantha into their hand? Wow. That's awesome for us. That's like really, really good. And now we have Teferi Neutralize. That is good times. Phyrexian Tower? I think Phyrexian Tower is very good, but I don't think it's like the end-all be-all.
We need to move quickly.
I don't think it like appreciably powers down the sacrifice deck to a point where it's reasonable, you know? Just kind of depends on like how they want to manage the ban list in Historic. Do they want to kind of like keep floating it around or just try and like leave it alone as much as they can? I mean, the multiple triggers was not the only reason they banned Cat. It's just like oppressively good against creature decks. Like I'm fine countering here because they can't counter. I guess they could have another devil. Who would you rather, the devil you know or the devil you don't? Oh my goodness. Yeah, cat just like, oh, it's so bad. That sucks. The sacrifice decks just freaking crush rando creature decks so bad. All right. We are going to cycle and make a 4/4 Shark Typhoon and just say go. This blocks their board, and we'll just counter the Mayhem Devil.
Hurry.
Could also just like, if I cast Typhoon, what is this on? Nice, we gotta counter the thing, so. Casting that Typhoon isn't crazy, but stabilizing the board here with a counterspell and a 4/4 and a Teferi feels pretty freaking good, so. And approach, yes, game's over. Forgot how good Teferi was. Like, Teferi Time Raveler is a pretty silly magic card. Sorry, Hero of Dominaria. Other statement also true though. I mean, Claim is part of what makes it so obnoxious against where did this Woe Strider come? Was this in their hand too? Oh, they drew a card at the Reaper, right? Yeah, this is fine. Claim the Firstborn is just so efficient. You know, like you steal their 3-drop and you attack them with it and get value off the sacrifice. It's just so good. I remember once upon a time I thought Whirly Boy was better than Teferi. It was. I think Chain Whirler was a more impactful card in Standard than Teferi was. Chain Whirler set the rules for everything in that format. Alright, this game should be over here. Just play Approach. Right, we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. Oh, you have the thing anyway, so.
You know what? I'm not done.
Alright, so we Approach. Untap 2. We play Tap Land 2. Then we have Narset just to get it next turn. Or like, almost get it. Play Breeding Pool. Untap 2. Yeah. Chain Whirler is the level 1 of can't play creature decks. Cat Oven is the final boss. I could buy that. I mean, Chain Whirler is just kind of limiting in which creatures you can play. Cat Oven just says don't play creatures. Like, you're not going to win this fight. Just stop trying to play creatures. What's up, Dr. Drastic? How's it going? Alright, folks. Hit that follow button if you're watching on Twitch. If it's your first time here, hi. My name's Jim Davis. How's it going? We do content. Lots of content. So much content. Arena, Magic Online, Modern, Standard, Historic, Draft. Everything. Play Mono Red and you'll sup. You can't control me. Mayhem Devil. I mean, they probably have another one, but sure. What's up, Will? Everyone follow Tiki Riots in chat. That's my buddy Will. Dr. Drastic. Dr. Drastic subs anyway. What's your name? Where are you from? Welcome, my friend. Thanks so much. Will, what are you playing these days? This is attacking me. Sure. Playing WoW? Yeah, I never played WoW. I am smart. I never. If I played WoW, I'd never stop. So, yeah, Will's good people. You are smart. WoW is bad, worse than math. Yep. I have a very addictive personality, so I know when to stay away from things. Don't do drugs. Don't play WoW. Okay, so Narset has us almost all the way there. I would love to find a wrap of this Narset. That would be killer.
I have practiced against many foes like you. Hone your prowess.
Yeah, sure. Plays. Alright, so I would say I don't want the approach in my hand because of possible Thoughtseize. So keep it nice and safe inside my deck. So Scattered Grove, don't really want that. 3 for Absorb, untap, yep. It's all looking pretty good. If they kill me next turn, I'll be pretty sad. Also impressed. Somehow didn't avoid magic. Yeah, magic got me pretty good. We're not dead, right? Like, they have to cast a spell to kill me so I can absorb it. That's 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. But now you can absorb this. So as long as I don't have another Mayhem Devil, I think we're fine. Another Mayhem Devil or a creature, and then a... Ooh, that's bad. That's really bad. Okay. Maybe if we tuck the Mayhem Devil, I guess we couldn't get to the... I guess we could have got to it with Narset. Yeah, it might have been better. We might have just tucked the Mayhem Devil. That might have been an error on our part. Two copies of Dreadhorde Butcher. That kills us. That's gotta kill us. Well, Cage Stop Company, yeah. Yeah, I've played pretty bad so far. I'll allow that. We know our top card, folks. No point cycling land. Yeah, sack 2 for... Yeah, we're super dead. I just chucked this game. Just total punt. Ugh. Worst Magic player alive. Alright, okay, rest in peace, Baffling End, Settle, Conquers Death. I would say we don't want Narset. Tamiyo's fine. Euro obviously gets worse with Rest in Peace, and it's not great against, like, they leave in claims and stuff, which they probably won't, but... Shark Typhoon is not super exciting. Don't think we're interested in Timely either. Spiral Azcanta. Azcanta's like... I'm going to cut both Shark Typhoons. And I'm going to cut a Censor. Maybe we leave Censor and just let me cut a land, maybe. No, I'm just gonna cut a Censor. What's scrolling? I didn't see anything. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I can keep that. I don't think Gust is great. It does some things, but not others. Just like, I don't see a card I would take out for it. Bottom mulligans. We just like tuck the Mayhem Devil, we just win that game easily. So far we basically lost. We basically punted every game we've lost. Jimbo, what do you think about instead of banning cards in Modern, restricting them? No. Restricting cards is not good at all. It just makes games super super high variance. Like, up. Drew my Aether Vial. Get wrecked. Censor. Get wrecked. Let's It's kind of awkward. We can't play a blue land here to have neutralize that, but that's shocking. Whatever. Can I explain why Azcanta doesn't see much play? Azcanta is very slow, and a lot of times the games just like don't come down to that. It's a real like long game card, and you know if you already have Teferi and stuff in your deck, like, you don't necessarily need it. Just playing Castle, right? I don't do anything with each Castle. Alright, we get it. Doing the thing. Yeah, that's a attack for one skis. Priest of Forgotten Gods. I think that's fine. I want to make like some forward progress. I don't really want like a random counter spell, so or land. Sure, it's fine too. What's the flavor behind Settle the Wreckage? Any flavor judges in chat? I guess everyone dies trying to find new land, but they find new land. Maybe. Cat's banned in Standard, folks. We're playing some Historic today. Standard rotates in like less than a week, so Standard is basically, for all intents and purposes, a totally dead format. Like, if this is a Wrath, I let this resolve, but Nexus of Fate is just an abomination of a Magic card. I would be very happy if it never was legal in anything. Oh, we're real. We're real. Also 13? Yeah. We're going to draw a spell at some point. That's a spell. Sure. They have like a Mayhem Devil or something fancy, we're in trouble, but
You know what?
not having a good 1 or 2 mana spell to Teferi into is definitely tough. Like no Seal Away, or you know, some card we can cast. You know, all of our counters cost 3. No Path Exile, things like that. It's kind of tough. Recipe's obviously a good draw. Damn it! Why do they always have it? Alright, would I play Deprived if it was legal? Absolutely not. We want to put lands in play, not take them out of play. Alright, we're going to draw.
No time for a break.
Land. Rest in peace. Maybe if Cycle and Settle. Settle's good. They're going to let the Rest in Peace resolve, not go for one iteration of Cauldron Familiar? It's kind of weird. That's definitely interesting. Kind of sketch, but both attacking me. I'll sell your wreckage. They'll sack with Priest here. We'll take 4. Not ideal, but get to untap with Teferi and play. That part's cool. And no lands for them. See, like, why can't Approach do that? Just make it a sun instead of a star. That's not hard. It's not hard. I can program. They just let the mana go away? I was in combat, duh. Shock, Corvold. Oh my god, Corvold's the worst. I was stupid. I should not have just cycled here. They could have a Thoughtseize here. I should not have cycled. That was very dumb. Please don't Thoughtseize me. Oh, thank God. Yeah. Okay. Maybe we're just tucking the priest. Obviously, our third chapter is not good, but whatever. Hitting Corvold's pretty nice. Alright. It only attacks for 1. We're at 7, though. Yeah, let's just get rid of it. I'd be surprised if I could deal 3 out of nowhere to Teferi. We also just have a castle next turn if we really want it, so... It's funny. Tucking Conqueror's Head with Teferi is kind of... eh. Alright, we're going to upkeep Scry here. Okay, good choice, Jim. And I mean, plays, I guess.
You know what? I'm not done.
DJ, spin that shit. I should untap the castle, I guess, to give myself the option, but... Alright, we're going to 6. Man Devil. Oh my god. Yeah, I screwed up. I should untap the Castle Vantress. That's pretty good, actually. Just gaining 3 life is awesome. That's pretty funny. We said we take 1 from Castle, from the Conqueror's Head, sacrificing itself. Hilarious. So they're going to sacrifice 1 food and 1 creature. We're going to 3. I think we're still in fine shape, though. Just draw.
Keep up the pace.
Hello. We're drawing a random 1/2 also, which is kind of nice. Oh, we're taking 3. Luckily, we're gaining 3. Another copy of Rest in Peace. Fantastic. So we're going to untap 2 lands here. I want to be able to scry or make a token. So I'm just going to say go. At a somewhat healthy 5. Rest in Peace over Cage. I think Rest in Peace is just better. I guess it doesn't stop company, but... Alright, I guess we're going to upkeep Scry too. I'll take Euro. Just 3 life. 3 life, draw a card at this point in the game, honestly. Could tuck the Priest too if we're feeling frisky. Sure. To the library. They're trying to play Gigantha. Guess we just draw. I gotta tuck the 5/5,
You know
honestly.
what? I'm not done.
That is a lot of Teferis. Alright, sure. Up. We're gonna move the cards around on me, so I clicked the wrong one. That was cool. See how they went like... Yeah, sure. Okay. Could like Tamiyo for a Wrath. And then, I guess the thing is if we exile an Approach by accident. I would name Approach, honestly.
Dueling you will be excellent.
Otherwise we probably can't win. With like Teferi tuck to win, so.
And fine.
Easy game. Sure.
Let's take it back a step.
Get off my plane.
Whoa. Hey! Clan the Firstborn's broken. Just giving their Woe Strider haste. Oh no, my Teferi. My
How long
Teferi.
do you want to wait for a rematch?
If only they knew. So we are 5 cards down. Play Teferi, draw. Tamiyo, not enough. 4. Oh wait, I screwed up. I could have just bottom 2 with the I still can actually. Yeah, we just bottom 2 with the castle and then do the thing. So bottom. So your opponent can't counter your approach. Approach feels very good.
To the library.
Didn't feel nearly as good in the Sultai matchup when they could counter our spells. Yeah, they gotta make a cool animation for that. I mean, I'm sorry. Like, okay. Like mildly interested in timely reinforcements, honestly. Just like a bit. You know, not like a ton, just like a bit. Yeah, Nickel Ball's ultimate as an animation. They just like obviously didn't have time or money to do it, so they just rushed it out, you know? Recipes turned off our Euro, again, the fail state of Euro being a 3-mana Explorer that gains 3 life really isn't that bad. And then Tamiyo, yeah, it makes Tamiyo worse, but turn 1, Phyrexian Tower, Witch's Oven. Okay. Okay, sure. Rest in peace. Get him. Get him, rest in peace. I just forgot that. You got it. Just synergy. What a curve. What a curve. Ace of Swords says, I have a final interview for a job on Friday. If and when I get the job, the first thing I'm going to do is subscribe. We get some hype in chat for Ace of Swords to ace this interview. I want to see every single person in the chat right now showing some huge love for Ace of Swords. All right? Yeah, what a dumb opponent, because now our Euro actually works. Get it. Get it. Viceroy Gaming, thanks for following. Appreciate that. Alright, sure. Alright. So, not terrible spot. Yeah, it can be fine. Alright, a little worse. I could draw a Wrath now. I could draw a Wrath for sure. You draw a Wrath? We draw a Wrath? No. Not quite. We can draw a Teferi though. This is just going to be a Fog, I think. We're just going to play Teferi plus draw card, Growth Spiral. Snoogie Poo has just gifted a sub to Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords, forget everything we said. You can bomb the interview. It doesn't matter anymore. Oops. You're a sub now, so you don't need a job. It's fine. All right. So thanks for the gifts. Appreciate it. All right. Teferi.
I know my responsibility. Hurry.
Poof. Sure. So say go. Untap 2 lands. This is like a 7-point fog. So they gotta like attack it with more things. So. All right. So Teferi dies. Fine. I mean,
That didn't go according to plan.
they obviously have company now, which is scary. Another Teferi. Now we're just approaching. Favorite format to play? I like a variety. Snoogie Poo, now you're a sub too. What's your name? Where you from? Oh, thanks so much. I just like variety. I like all the formats for the most part. Alright, we're gonna fire off Approach. And we're gonna go to 25 life points. There's a company. Oh my god, are we dead? I am so tired of Mayhem Devil and Cauldron Familiar, I couldn't even tell you. Andy from Ontario. Didn't realize I wasn't subbed when I gifted. That just wouldn't do. Thanks, Snoogie Poo, I appreciate that. Andy, appreciate it. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We're like pretty close to dead. Oh, now we're probably dead. Anyone else tired of this? You're not going to kill us? We're definitely dead. It's just 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20. We're just dead like 1,000 times over. Not even close to alive. Like, couldn't even imagine a draw step that keeps us alive here. Alright. Yeah, I mean, like, obviously drawing a Wrath of God would have been nice, but... I mean, like, it does kind of suck. It feels like every loss we've just, like, punted a game. So, like, you know, I think we're 0-2, but, like, you probably should be 2-0. But... the deck does feel... looks like it's missing a little bit in the early turns. Obviously, Teferi Time Raveler would be really good in this deck, but... Andy's been playing on and off since 4th edition. Favorite card is a toss-up between Aetherworks Marvel, and God Pharaoh's Gift. Awesome, Andy. That's great. Thank you so much. Well, we found the Wrath of God. We're going to keep. We're just going to do it. Oh my god, they're playing Burn. Pariah, new sub. What's your name? Where are you from? Thanks so much. Appreciate it. What's up, Marty? Alright, well, they're playing Burn, not Sacrifice. If I had known that, I would have shipped this hand real fast. Light up the stage for 1-drop land. The literal nuts. Skewer light. Oh my god. Azcanta always in Burn. Yeah, we're just freaking dead. Alright. Well, thanks for playing, I guess. Obviously, again, I thought they were playing Sacrifice, not Burn, so... yeah. Take a million. The third light up a stage? For another land and a 1-drop? I guess we're gonna cast Wrath anyway, so 6. Yeah, I mean, they've had a really good curve and drawn 3 extra cards this game. Yeah, I mean, as far as burn hands go, that was a really good one. Triple light up a stage, pretty busted. But now we'll play the game knowing exactly what they're doing. So 2 Gusts, 2 Baffling Ends, 2 Timelies. I don't really hate Dovin's Veto. I think that Narset can sit down. I think that Search for Azcanta can sit down. So can Shark Typhoon. And it's a Teferi probably. Tamiyo helps to get Euro going. So, yeah, 6 bolts, 3 light up stages. Pretty good. Pretty good. But now we got timely reinforcements. So, and Skullcrack is not in historic, right? Settle? No. Honestly, you can even cut a Wrath if you want to. A Veto better than Neutralized? Yeah, that's fair. I can buy that. Oh. So now I don't have any lands. Got it. That's better. Keep that. Ship the Hallowed Fountain. Ship the Painful Land here. That's a pretty solid opener. Do I play Among Us? I played for the first time last night with Nicole and her esports team, Swagoy. I said it wrong. Swagoy? Like I used to say it wrong, and then I got it right, but now I get it mixed up. But good group. They were a lot of fun. We played for like 4 hours last night. It's definitely pretty cool. Yeah, Will, next time we play, I'd be happy to invite you, my friend. I was the imposter a few times.
So here
I got Nicole killed.
Doing everything I can.
Disciple, 1 year. Thanks so much. So I got Nicole killed multiple ways. One time I just killed her because I was an imposter. And then one time she was being really quiet during discussions. And I thought she was more like the other imposter that's coasting. When you play werewolf, typically like in like a 10-person game, there's 2 wolves. One person gets under a lot of scrutiny. So one wolf takes a lot of heat, and the other wolf kind of just like coasts. And I was like, Nicole's coasting, kill her. And we killed her, and she was a villager. So, oops. All right, they got Alchemist going, but I think we're in decent shape. Censor. We just shipped Tamiyo here, like it's pretty beefy, and they're just gonna fill the yard for Euro anyway, so we can't actually cast Euro yet, but I kind of like naming Wrath. We have 4 Wraths in our deck. If we had 4 Timelies, I would name Timely, but I'm just gonna name Wrath. And we milled it, so we would have hit Timely too. So I can always buy that back later, maybe. But yeah, Will, if you want to play, let me know. They're going to Lightning Strike the Tamiyo. That's a win right there. Like, if they're shooting our Planeswalkers at burn spells while we're above 20 life, it's good. It's good.
Stop interrupting me.
Yay. Blouses.
That game is closer. They got to neutralize. This is good. Skill takes many forms. Nicole says, I wasn't. I had just said something, and you were like, Nicole's an imposter, with like 15 seconds left in the meeting, and people assumed you knew me well enough, they trusted you, and killed you. Yeah, I didn't say I didn't punt. Holy hell, look at this hand. Nicole's still mad about it, obviously. Yeah, we're keeping this hand. This hand is something. Poor Nicole. Getting murdered. It is 3 shock lands, but I think we'll probably be alright, so... We Hallowed Fountain. Grafdigger's Cage. This is only good against 3 cards in my deck. My 3 Euros, and they're still like, okay. Nate, 13 months, thanks so much.
13 month.
I only have 2 cards left, which is pretty sweet. Let's cast Baffling End. It's not ideal, but ETA and your deck lives. It's still gonna be a week or 2. I know I've been saying a week or 2 for like a month now, but we have so much work to do. I cut the kitchen wall open last night. We had to make sure there were no dead mice in there. There weren't. I have to do a drywall tomorrow and like spackle it up. And then we have to finish painting the kitchen and stuff. We're almost there though, folks. We almost have a functional kitchen. So we are getting close. What's up, Blake? What happened in the Mythic Championship stream? They had technical problems today and had to cancel. Did they just fry a 1/1 for no reason in combat? Yeah, I'll buy that. I'll buy that for $1. Sure. And like, honestly, it's funny because frying actually helped us. Because now we're going to get back down to 0 creatures and cast another timely reinforcements. And they're going to concede. Thermo Alchemist. Yeah. So 16 to 20. Timely with Censor up or Road Spiral. Love it. Just 22 life. It's not a big deal. It's just a number, you know. One more game. One more game. We played bad those first 2 games. Played bad. Chaos says, your house sounds like mine. We found a crack in the foundation that wasn't disclosed to us. It runs the whole length of the wall. Oh my god. So your basement is being completely ripped apart to see what else. Yeah. Yeah, we've dead mice in the walls. And there's a hole in the side of our house that Nicole found yesterday because there was a woodpecker banging away on our... It's like right outside our bedroom. There's a hole in the side of my house. There's probably dead animals in the garage ceiling. You have to tear all that down too. That's a little less, you know... A little less, you know, important. But another Gigantha deck. Just a Gigantha all day, every day. Opponent mulligans. I'm going to keep. A mountain again? Yeah, there's like a hole like this big in the side of our house. Up near the roof. Like, just always something. Just leave us alone, you know? Took down part of the basement ceiling today and found old dried up cat poop. Better than dead mice, you know? Alright, so we're just gonna build towards this wrath, I guess. Obviously in game 1, don't have the amount of life gain we do in post-board games, but... Thankfully, our lands are really good, and they have a creature which is good too, so... We could just, actually just cycle a shark here. Just, like, draw a card, gain 2 life or whatever. I kind of like that. Just say go. Yeah, that's, a little upstairs action. I guess it was a good choice to leave up the Shark Typhoon. So 3 mana, gain 3 life, draw a card. Love it. I guess they figured they were main phasing anyway because of the prowess. So. Definitely loose. Definitely loose. A little loosey-goosey. They have 3 cards in hand. We are at 12. Sorry, we're at 11. Third land. Untap its Teferi in play? Okay. We do have all lands in our hand, so that's kind of a problem.
I'm known for my excellent timing.
They targeted Teferi with the burn spell? Wow. Don't these burn players understand what their cards are supposed to do? It goes one place. The face. I mean, Yeah, I would love it. Teferi was 5 mana, gain 6 life, draw a card. I will take that all day, every day. Up, there's an approach. Game over. That's game. Flame of Keld. Okay. Discarding another Flame of Keld. Sure. Neutralize. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Cast an approach and it feels so good. No reason to attack because we just want to block hasters and not die. Hello. I didn't do it. Wasn't me. Light up a stage. Hazard Thermal Alchemist. Yeah, I mean, gotta cycle this. I guess we have the thingy too. The Castle Vantress. Teferi. That also plays. Imagine if we had hard cast Typhoon. I mean, we're gonna win this game easily. Why do we do that? Censor. We were about to untap 2 lands. Yeah, whatever. This is fine. If a red source will deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals. Alright, that's pretty good. So every alchemist tap is 3. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I have a mild amount of respect for that. Lava Runner, I don't have respect for. Suck it, nerd.
Gang. Blouses.
After it was all over, he took us in the house and served us pancake.
Should we like Tamiyo? We don't like Narset or Neutralize or search for Azcanta. It's pretty easy to sideboard when you play the same matchup over and over again. Alice, what's up, Alice? Alice says, "Do you see or hear about Seth's pop-up at the Mythic Invitational?" Yeah, obviously unfortunate. Seth's good people. You know, there's a long list of people I'd rather have that happen to than Seth. Yeah. Keeping 7. Let's go. Seth Rogen. Hello, everybody. It's Seth. Probably better known as Seth Rogen. Growth Spiral, huh? Sam's got it all now. Main phase Stomp You. Sure. This hand be any better? Make it have like a Euro. Are you gonna Bone Crusher Giant? Are you gonna Bone Crush my dreams? Pyromancer. Playing around Censor. I think it was just a spam email, you know? So... yes, I also keep notifications silenced at all times as well, but... what's up, Spay? Fire away. Hinterland Harbor. Pretty good timely spot, obviously, because they have a 2-1 in play, so... Timely Reinforcements is so freaking good. Like, Timely Reinforcements is good against the burn decks in Modern. Ooh, that's a card. That's a card. And it's like, this is not a Modern burn deck. Playing a Stork. No Pioneer on Magic Arena. Just cycle Censor. Could absorb if I'm having some land drops here. I'd love to go land, Baffling End, have up absorb. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Suck it, Ferozdan.
Get off my plane.
Sure. Alright, whatever. It's fine. They're not playing anything counterable in 1 or 2 mana, so just get the card out of my hand for now. We can block the runner reasonably. What are they doing? So, they keep playing their spells when I'm tapped out, alright? Which is like a common thing for... I guess that was to give it haste. Alright, never mind, I'm sorry. But in other times, they keep playing their spells when I tap out. The thing is, they're not spells that are worthy of being countered. So it's important to recognize like the actions you're taking. Like level -1 is I'll play my spells normally and get them countered. Level 0 is like I don't want to get my spells countered, so I'll just try and cast them when they're tapped out. And then level 1 is recognizing if a spell is actually important or not, and then timing them accordingly. You don't have to do everything when your opponent's tapped out. That was for haste, obviously, but we drew a Euro, which is obviously pretty good. It will mean we're taking down Neutralize if you don't draw an untapped land. Just kind of scary, actually. I wish I played the farmlands I go. Oh, their Gargoth is really good. Yeah, the Censor land sucks. Once again, folks, 500 viewers. Holy crap. Give us a hand. That's fantastic. You're all great. Check out my YouTube. I was showing the set review today. I have my full set review on YouTube. That's right. Every single card, complete set review.
Played, you know, 1/1 flyers
every
for
card.
one that didn't do
all the
much
colors. It's
in
a lot
my
of fun.
decks
Check it
before.
out. Links in my follow thing. Just Jim Davis MTG on everything. So check it out. Full set review. Article on coolstuffinc.com. My love hates last Friday. 10 new brews coming up next week on Wednesday, which is awesome. So Domo, I'm telling you, Slither Wisp will have its time in the day in Standard. Probably really soon. Cast Bone Crusher Giant. I'm going to Gross Power Response. I am in the creator program, and I am doing early access. Wednesday, 10 new brews. Would never miss it. It is my favorite piece of content that I do. And for those who are new here, maybe it's your first time here. If it is, hi. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate that. My 10 new brews is the early access stream is a day before it goes live. I build up 10 new decks with the new set, and they're always a ton of fun. I'm trying to make a lot of brews here. Look, I'll show you. And I do this every new set, and you can see I do an article on it. So I do an article, YouTube videos. It's on the stream all day that day, and it's really a lot of fun. Check it out this coming Wednesday, and then look for it on my stream and everything. I've not built decks yet. Nicole, you can't build a deck. You can, but it's not for the early access stream, right? Put a land on the battlefield? No, we're going to cycle that. Unfortunately, Timely's bad because we have 28 life points. I've not built any decks yet. I'll probably do Rogue Tribal. I can just cast this thing. Sure. Yeah. I mean, this game has been over for a number of turns. Nicole can build her own deck and do her own stream. That's fine, you know? Yes, we're definitely building a rogue deck for sure. We're at a couple cards, whatever. It's your turn, opponent. Just take your turn. Just take your turn. We have so many viewers. How should I go to bed soon? We have so many fantastic viewers. Give yourselves a hand. Keep her mulligan. I should keep streaming. Keep her mulligan. Up, we're 28. Ouchie wowie. Cycle? What am I going to play? I'm like running out of things to do. I was not planning on streaming tonight, you know? Make some tokens. Now I got an Aether Gust, too. This game's close. This game's close. Opponent's Trooper. Ratchet Bomb? That's ratchet. That is absolutely ratchet. What? Will they concede to this?
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Putting it on top?
Get off my plate.
After it was all over, we took us in the house and served us pancakes.
Okay, so definitely a rough start. We played bad in our first 2 matches. We just didn't play right. I mean, you know, we just didn't, you know, do our stuff well, and we just... I don't have good analysis for you guys. I just sucked and played bad. I'm trying to make it sound like it was some sort of like real deep thing, but I just played bad. I explained what I did wrong. That's definitely interesting. The card Approach seems good, specifically against decks that can't counter it. It's obviously a 7-mana sorcery, so the risk being that if they counter your 7-mana sorcery, you are in big trouble. But against the decks that couldn't counter it, Sacrifice, Mono Red, etc., seemed pretty cool. I believe this deck was actually built before Field was banned. I just have like decks floating around all the time, and Approach seemed better there because it could beat infinite zombies where control decks usually can't. But yeah, I think the control shell in general is pretty good in Historic. But I don't know. It probably needs a little tuning, needs a little work. I'm not exactly sure. That's a deck. So YouTube folks, like, comment, subscribe, look for my content, check out the other stuff, and YouTube. We'll see you soon. All right, folks. Love you, YouTube.